We are on lesson 11.5, page 620 in your book, and today's lesson is on volume. So we started out with finding the area of a shape, then we morphed into finding the surface area of the shape, and so that's like wrapping paper going around. And now we're talking about volume, and volume is how you fill the shape. So the lessons will often talk about like an aquarium, like a fish tank, and how many gallons will fill it up. So yeah, think of it as water, think of it as filling up a box. All right, so this one, it wants you to focus on fractions. And I was looking, and I think every problem that has a fraction is a half. So when you see this, I want you to turn it into 4.5. Turn it into a decimal. So the half is going to turn into 0.5. Because we know how to multiply decimals a whole lot easier than we know how to multiply fractions, because you have to turn it into an improper fraction, then you have to reduce it again. It's just a mess. So if you see a fraction of half, I want you to put 0.5 instead. So the formula to find volume is base times height times either like width or length, whichever you want to call it. Anyway, you just have to multiply the three numbers that are given to you. And it's not like addition where you can line all of them up and then just multiply, multiply, multiply. You have to do one section and then do the second section. So I'll do those two numbers first. 5 times 1 equals 5. Then you have to multiply that last pair of numbers that were given to you. 4.5 times 5, 25, 22. I have one decimal place in this problem, bring it over one time. This is where things get different. So the volume of this will be 22.5, and its label was units cubed. It's going to be a 3 instead of the area being a 2. Anytime you're talking about filling it up and talking about volume, you're going to use a cubed symbol, which is a 3. Okay? On number 3, I have two fractions here. Again, it's half and half, so I'm going to take that out, and I'm going to say 5.5. I'm going to take that one out, and I'm going to say 1.5. This one does not have a fraction. So really you can start anywhere you want, just as long as you use all three of them. I'm going to start with 2, and I'm going to go down to 1.5. So 1.5 times 2 with one decimal place, that will be 3. Then I have to do this one. So 5.5 times 3 with one decimal place. So my volume is 16.5 with the label of units cubed. Okay, we're only going to do one more problem in your book. Try and get it before I give it to you. Okay, we're going to number 4. 2.5, 2.5, and 4.5. So I'm going to multiply my 2.5s and 2.5s. Again, there's no rhyme or reason to which ones you do first. It's just what you want to multiply first, but as long as you get all three of them. 12, I've used this one, so put a placeholder. 2 times 25 I know is 50. I add that together. 5, 2, and 6. With 2 decimal places in the original problem. Okay, so I've used this one, I've used this one. Now I need to do 6.25 times my 4.5. 5 times 5 is 25. 5 times 2 is 10, plus 2 is 12. 31. I'm done using this 5. Put a placeholder. 4 times 5 is 20. 4 times 2 is 8, plus 2 is 10. 24, 25. 5, 2, 1, 8, 2, with 1, 2, 3 problems in the original problem. So my area for this one would be 28.125 units cubed. Okay. You need to do on your worksheet the front, which just has one problem, and again, it has a lot of lines. Ignore the lines. Just give me the volume, okay? And circle it real big so I can see it. And then on the back, you only have to do problem 1, part A and B, and problem 2, part A and B. Don't do 3, 4, 5, all those other ones. It's asking you to make, or find surface area and to find volume, I think. So draw your nets, make sure that you're working out those problems. That's it for today. I hope you have a wonderful day. See you later.